What the is going on? A few days ago, I made a video about YouTube's monetization changes. Y'all had a lot to say about my video. So this is my response and my reaction after a few days of thinking about some things and coming up with some other plans. I am also going to show y'all the numbers and everything of where I'm at right now, just so that you can see what has happened in just a very small amount of time. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. I had seen a couple of videos, one from a creator that I thought it might have been clickbait, so I didn't even look at it. But then I went to another large channel and I saw that that was legit, that they were talking about. So I decided to watch the video, dive and dig a little bit deeper, and I was like, holy shit, okay, that is actually what's going on. I'm a small creator. I've been on YouTube for a few years now. I am not monetized. And it just hit a certain way. It really, the way that the news was announced and the way that it came out, it really just felt like a slap to the face. I've had some days to kind of reevaluate what I'm going to do in the future. I did not, in any shape, form, fashion, any kind of way, think that that video was going to be seen by so many people. I also did not know that so many people were going to comment and say that, one, they felt the same way and they really felt like giving up. And then you've got the other side that are like, oh, you're making too much out of this. And everybody's feelings are valid. I understand that. But I really thought that it was interesting because, yeah, when I put out that video, it was just literally what was going on through my head in that initial moment. I did not put out that video with the intent of it blowing up for my size channel. I mean, the video, I think right now it's sitting at 12.7 thousand views, which I've never had a video do anything like that. So it's been a wild ride. Usually on my channel, I'm the one that will reply to every comment, at least, something like that. I have not been able to keep up with the comments. Yeah, for the longest time, I've been doing sewing content on this channel. I'm a quilter by nature. I've been sewing for a long time. So I started with that because that was familiar with me. Then at the beginning of this year, I decided that I wanted to pivot into upcycling, using secondhand materials, things like that. Um, that pivot did not exactly go how I thought that it would. So I'm probably going to be making some more changes. And I do also understand that a lot of the people that are here after this video that has done really well, a lot of y'all are not going to stick around for my normal content. And I'm okay with that. I really want the people that want to be here, that want to learn, are interested in that type of content to be a part of my core community. That is what I'm looking for. Now, as far as the monetization, like I said in my initial video, it was never my intention to make YouTube my full-time thing with AdSense. Like, I know, just like a lot of you out there know, that that is not something that usually happens. Like, that's not the norm that happens for most people. And again, I completely understand that. And I didn't go into it to make it like that. I just wanted it to be something that could supplement my craft. If I could get a little bit of $40 here, and then I'm able to go to the thrift store and get some materials for my next tutorial, then yes, that's what I'm looking for. I did have one of the comments that came through on my video that says something about get a real job. And I thought that that was interesting because I was like, if you watch the video, you would hear me say that I do have a real job. So I don't know. It's really, really interesting to see the comments coming through. But YouTube monetization with AdSense was going to be part of like a structure of multiple income streams. I mean, this is 2026. There's a lot of people that hold multiple jobs. I've done it before. There's a lot of people that have, 6 or 7 different income streams. They have YouTube, they have a 9 to 5 job, they have an ebook, they have a webinar, they've got all sorts of different ways to bring in money to make ends meet. So that has always been my plan for this channel. And it is one of those things to where it's like, okay, if you're a small channel and you've been pushing, you've been grinding, you've been trying this, trying that, it is disheartening to hear the news. And I don't know if I've really said much about it in my first video. I meant to say more about it, that I understand why they're doing it. I am under the impression that it has to do with all of the AI slop that is on the platform now. We've all seen it, we've all experienced it, and that's probably why they're wanting to make these new changes. And I get it. I completely understand all this. But I say all of that to say that my feelings in that moment were 100% valid, and that's why I shared them with the world. It is what it is. Moving from that video, having these conversations with people that are close to me in the sewing space, and it's been very valuable having these conversations and kind of reevaluating how I want to move forward with my channel. I am still going to be, like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be focusing on live streaming a lot more. What I mentioned in there is that I had already planned on streaming 2 times a week to get to monetization status. So I am still planning on doing that. Probably will do maybe another stream. I usually tend to stream about 2.5 hours when I do, because I'm getting into a sewing project and usually I get pretty deep into it. But maybe we'll do some other things as well. I actually also learned of a strategy recently of taking a live stream and kind of making a long form video out of that. And that was something that I did not know that you could do. I thought that it would be something to where it would be flagged as, similar content, or that you're posting the same thing or something like that. But that is a strategy that I was not aware of that I am going to be utilizing in the future. So I thought that that was pretty valuable information to learn. So live streaming is going to be a big part. Now, is something that is interesting to you? You can like and subscribe the channel to see more of that, because that'll be starting very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. Also, getting back to the consistency that I was at the beginning of the year, because I was putting live streaming into my schedule. My long form content was a little bit more sporadic than I want it to be. So I'm going to fix that as well. I did tell you that I was going to share the numbers and kind of give you some of the information on and where I am with my stats on the back end of my YouTube studio. So on my initial reaction video, where I was sitting on my 365 rolling amount of watch hours, I was at 1512 qualified watch hours, going towards my 4,000. So as of the past few days, when this last video got a lot of traction, I am now sitting at 2,320. Actually includes one day where I had the watch hours. That was going to be August the 14th, so 2 days ago. My daily watch hours, I got 230.74 watch hours in that day, which is absolutely insane. I've never had anything like that happen. And then yesterday, when I looked at my stats, August 15th, I had 246.42 watch hours, which again is just, yeah, you'll see what the chart looks like. You'll see the little spike from last year, and then you'll see the spike from the past couple days, which is absolutely mind blowing. But so I've also gotten like 300 subscribers in the past 2 days, 2 to 3 days, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, no, my plan is I am still going to push to get to that 4,000, because I've gotten this far with it. Might as well keep going. But yeah, live streams are super chill. Usually the way that I tell people about it is that, hey, if you wanted just to hang out with somebody while you're cooking dinner, or maybe like you're just studying or something like that, that's my cup of tea. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that is going to be my strategy to get to 4,000, and obviously to keep with the requirements after the changes are made. So that is what I'm going to do. I am very, very, very mind blown and very, very thankful to everybody that has given their support, that has commented and said to keep going. Don't let the big wigs win. Like the small creators, we can do this. I see you. I thank you, and I am forever grateful for the support. But yeah, like I said, I just want to say to everybody that has my back and everybody that wants small creators to succeed and not let us give up, I truly, truly thank you. I just, I had no idea. I had no idea. So, again, if you got this far in the video, I truly appreciate you watching. I hope to see you in the future when I do some more sewing content. But if I don't, I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time.